Hello everyone, welcome back to Key Comics Market Watch. Happy to have y'all back for another haul video. Like I said, I got inspired, so I'm definitely gonna be making a whole lot more videos again. Just been so busy, been tired, still driving for Lyft, still taking care of my kids. I know my longtime viewers will probably be surprised if you see my little girl Keziah now. She's about to be 14. She's a preteen, and man, she's growing up so fast. So I'll make sure that I'll make a future video with her so you can see how much she's grown up since the last time y'all seen her in one of my videos. Because remember, she used to always be in my videos with me when she was younger. She just doesn't want to do that with me anymore, which is understandable when they get of that age. But anyways, everyone, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming back to see my videos. And let's get this haul started, okay, you guys? So all of these are dollar books that I picked up. If you saw my last video, I said to you that I've been picking up a lot of stuff, but I just haven't had time to show it. So this is one of the things that I picked up. So this is all dollar books, okay? So we're going to start off with Spider-Boy #1. And this book recently has gotten hot because of the introduction of the Spider-Boy, the other Spider-Boy that just came out. So this was a Spider-Boy that was created when they put DC and Marvel characters together. So this book got hot, so I picked it up for $1, and I got the Superboy team up also with the Legionnaires, Galactic Guardians 2009. So picked that up for $1, so I was happy to get both of those. I picked up this Secret Wars #9 variant edition. This is the artist that, if I remember, Fred Hammond, is that what his name was? I forgot. I always forget his name. Fred Humminberg. Forgive me, you guys. But yeah, I picked it up only because it's a variant. It's Secret Wars #9. I'm just like, I like Deadpool. I love to be on there. The artwork, I've never been a real big fan of his, but he always writes funny stuff when it comes to his stuff. So his artwork's supposed to be funny. So this is the variant with Deadpool, which is a pretty nice cover. I will say that I chuckled. So definitely like that. Then I got Chicken Devil #1 from Aftershock Comics. I don't know nothing about this, but it's issue #1, and I figured, why not? For $1, can't pass on that. Now this book right here is a $20 book right now. It actually was going for way more, but it's cooled down because of Monica Rambeau has cooled down. But this Solo Avengers #2, this is the first appearance of Trickshot, Buck, Chris Sloan in costume, and is the first solo story featuring Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau. So that's the ports of that issue. I found this X-Men Legacy issue. What issue is this? Number 233. My eyesight's starting to go, you guys. But the reason why I picked this book up is the Andy Granoff cover, which is awesome. But the main reason why I picked it up is because this is a newsstand copy, and it says X-Men right there. We're supposed to say direct market. And this came out in 2010. And so in 2010, remember, newsstand stopped in 2013 for Marvel, at the beginning of 2013. So 2010 was like really low print run. Like less than 1% of the whole print run were newsstands. So to find this in the newsstand is really hard to find during this time. So I wish it was in better condition. It does have a couple of spine ticks, but like I said, this is hard to find during that time. Then I got Brightest Day #14, first appearance of the White Lantern Batman. I was happy to pick that up. That's about a $10 book. And then I got Brightest Day #10, and this is, if I remember correctly, the first full appearance of the new Aqualad. I might be wrong. I forgot. I know it's an important issue, so happy to pick that up. Then we got a Basket Full of Heads. Now this is a spec book that you just never know. DC might decide to do something like this as far as a movie or a show or a series or something. I don't know. So this is probably like my fifth or sixth copy because I've been able to pick up this book multiple times for $1. So very happy that I didn't buy it when it first came out, because I was going to, because I like the cover. And I'm like, Basket Full of Heads sounds like an interesting storyline for a horror book, of course. But like I said, I just didn't bother to pick it up. But glad I didn't during that time. Just waited till it was in the dollar bin. Then, oh man, this book right here, when I saw it, I was like, oh, dang. I can't believe this is in here for $1. So this is Nightwing #1 from the New 52, but this is the second print. The second print is definitely way harder to find, and it actually goes between $30 to $40. Now the first print is about a $20 book. So happy to find that. I have the first print, but I'm glad I have the second now. This is Self-Loathing Comics #2. This is a R. Crumb artwork, so it's story. So definitely, I picked up Self-Loathing #1. I have to show you that, and that's another haul video that I haven't had a chance to show. But I picked up issue #1, and issue #1 does go for about $30 to $40. So was happy to see that they had issue #2 there, but this one has a couple of spine ticks, so it's not that great. But the issue #1, it looked like it could be a 9.6. Like, I was happy to find that book in the condition that I found it in. But you will see that in a future haul video. Issue #1. Simpsons comics, issue #49. Now, usually I don't pick up Simpsons comics, but there are a couple that do go for nice money. But the reason why I picked this one up, because I always like covers like this. This is a cover where it says, "Where's Maggie?" So you got to find Maggie the baby. And it has all the characters in the city of Springfield all over the place. So I like covers like this. This book goes for about 5 to 10. It's not really that expensive of a book, but I just love covers like that. It just, and I wanted to find Maggie, you know what I'm saying, you guys? So yeah, there's that. All right, and then I got Dork #1. So this has milk and cheese in it. So that's why I picked it up. I think this is probably early milk and cheese, but it's not the first appearance, of course. So picked it up just to grab it for $1, and I've never seen this, and it's an issue 1, so why not? Oh, guys, I wish I had my little sound effect thing right here. It's in my storage unit, because I would definitely say yeehaw for what I found right here. All of these were $1. I couldn't believe it. So I'm going to start off with issue #1. So it's Spider-Man Magna. Oh God, I always have a hard time saying it, but this is issue #1. This book right here is about a $20 book. Now, the print run on this wasn't that high. People weren't really collecting it at the time, and now Spider-Man collectors actually want this series. But the issues to really go for is the issues after 21. Up until the last issue, because those are really low print and they're harder to find, and they do command a premium between $10 to $30 to $40, $50. Like, it all depends on the condition. So I was happy to find the later printings in there. So of course I had to pick up issue 1, because issue 1 goes for a nice amount. Now they had issue 2, 3, 4, 5. They had them all the way up. But I didn't grab those. Those literally don't really go for anything. So I just left them there. I was more concentrated on the books that actually were more lower print and worth more money. You know what I'm saying? So I got issue #22, and then issue #23, issue 24. I like this cover right here. I forgot which issue it is. It's two issues that I got here in the later numbers that actually when I looked them up on eBay, there were no available copies at all. So I'm just like, oh, that's awesome. I love when I could go on eBay, see books that I got that aren't even listed, that's not there. That just lets me know how difficult it is to get them, because if eBay usually has everything. So when you can't find a certain book on there and you look at the sales and see that there's none that have been sold either in the past 3 months, you're just like, oh man, I got me a rare book. So definitely. So issue number 25. Like I said, I don't know which number it was, which one it was. It was two of them that, like I said, I just don't remember which ones it was. I think it was maybe this one, but I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I know it's two of them out of the ones that I got. So issue 26, and then issue 27. I really like this cover right here. In fact, I think this is one of the $30 covers and that they didn't have none after that, and I think it's 3 more issues before the last issue, which I was bummed out that they didn't have it, because oh man, the last issue definitely goes for some money. But I'm just happy that I got those for $1 a piece. Like, I'm just so happy. So and then I got Guardians of the Galaxy Annual number 1. Now this is, if I remember correctly, there's a first appearance in this, but I forgot what it is. But I would say this this one right here got a little spine tick on it that kind of annoys me, so I'm gonna try to find me a better copy. It's just that the spine tick is really irking my nerves. But for $1, I couldn't leave it there, you guys. All right, then we got Chaos War number 1 from the 5-issue limited series, and I picked it up, you know, because it's issue 1 of that series, so why not? You never know, they might do something with that, and in the future this book will blow up, just like I never thought Secret Invasion number 1 with all the variants would eventually go up to the value that it is right now, and those variants are going for a nice price, because I never thought they would do Secret Invasion, to be honest with you, as far as the MCU, but they did it, and it's coming out, so it'll be out soon. And I have faith in Secret Invasion because it's Samuel Jackson as Nick Fury, and Samuel Jackson playing Nick Fury, and everything he's been in as Nick Fury has been awesome. I love it. Like, I love that character. He plays it so well, and it's just Samuel Jackson. Like, I have faith. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, I also like my memory's so bad, but the guy that plays the leader of the Skrulls in the Captain Marvel movie, I always forget his name, but the actor that plays that guy, oh man, he played that role great. Like, I love it. So, and he's gonna be in Secret Invasion, so I definitely have faith. I have faith that those 2 actors are gonna make that TV series awesome, you guys. So yeah, but enough about that. Let's get on with this haul. Daredevil 239. I think it's Rotgut, which is this guy's first appearance, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I just got it. It's $1, and it's Daredevil during the time when I was reading Daredevil. When I was how old was I when this came out? I probably was like 20. So yeah, and then I got this one with the nameless one on it, 243. And then I got Daredevil 245 with Black Panther. And this is actually a really good story, you guys. You should definitely read this book. This book, basically the guy that's in the armor right here that's fighting them is a citizen of Wakanda. And he actually was one of their elite soldiers. But then he left and got married, if I remember correctly. Damn, I forgot most of the story, but I'm not gonna tell you the whole story. But just put it like this: the story is great. You're gonna like this story. It has a nice ending at the end, So definitely like that book. Then we got Daredevil number 250 with the first appearance of Bullet, which is that guy ramming the wall. Then we got Daredevil number 252. I always get this because I just like this cover, this all red, like reddish color. I always get, and this is a double size issue. Yeah, I always get this copy. It don't matter if it's a newsstand or direct. I always just pick it up, especially if I get it for $1. I probably have like 5 or 6 copies of it. I also pick up. I also like to pick up any book during this time that has Typhoon Murray on the cover. Even though it's not her first appearance, I just like. I like these covers with her on it. And this one right here, 297, is a newsstand, so I definitely had to pick it up for $1. Then they had Captain Carter number 1, which I already have, but I was like, why not get another one? But this one right here, they charged me $3 for this one. So this is the only one that wasn't $1. It was $3. They put the sticker in the back. But I like to have another one. And this book is a $10 book anyway. So, you know, why not? And then I found Milk and Cheese issue number 4. This is the first printing, though, of issue number 4. And I don't have any Milk and Cheese issues, so happy to finally get one of them. And for $1, I'll pick it up all day. All right. And then I got Damage Control number 1, which is their first of their first series of Damage Control, volume 1. So always gonna pick that up for $1. Strike Force Matura. And this is a newsstand copy, and Strike Force Matura went past 30 issues, and I got the last issue too as a newsstand, which was really hard to find. But I'm always happy to pick up this issue number 1, even if it's not a newsstand. I'll pick it up because I actually like the series. I read the whole series and I liked it. If you ever get a chance to read this series, just read it. I think you'll like it. Then we got DP7 issue number 32, and it's a newsstand, and it's the last issue. So last issue and newsstand, had to get it. And this is actually a cover homage to issue number 1. The only difference is they got 2 more characters in the picture, 2 new members from the original members that were on the first cover of issue number 1. So definitely like. In fact, oh, here you go. I forgot. I also picked up issue number 1. So here we go. You see side by side. You see is exactly basically a homage with the same characters in the same pose, as you can see. They just added some new characters. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what it is, which is great. I like it. So. And then I got an all new first issue of the Elementals number 1. So this is volume 2, if I remember correctly. Yep, volume 2. I love the Elementals during this time. Comico was doing the Elementals. They was doing Nextmen, and who else was they doing? Justice Machine. That's what it was. During this time, man, those books were great. I was loving the stories, the artwork. Comico, actually, the Comico books were, they had some value back then. They were going for a nice amount, but they definitely dropped off. But I think Justice Machine number 1 still goes for a nice amount and a 9.8. So definitely, if you ever get a chance to see these Comico books of the Elementals or Justice Machine, you should definitely pick them up and just read them. I think you will enjoy those also. Then I got the Spectre number 7. I got this because it's I forgot the artist's name, but I picked it up because of his art and because, of course, it has Zatanna and Madam. I always forget her name, but her right here. So yeah, I just picked it up. I like this cover. Just a great cover. Whenever I see this cover, I pick it up. Certain books, I'll just pick up cover. Don't have to be a key. Doesn't have to be, a first appearance. None of that. If I like that cover, I'm gonna pick it up. So then we got Deadly Foes of Spider-Man issue number 1. I got the full run already, but whenever I see issue 1, I always pick it up, and it's signed on the inside. When I opened it up on the first page, there was signature in there. I was like, oh, okay, well, this is good. So it had a signature on the insides, which is, like I said, it's always good to have a signature. I don't mind that, you guys. Then I got this right here. Takes me back to my childhood, okay, you guys, because this was actually a cartoon when I was growing up. Like, so they made it. They also made it into a comic book, and it's from Comico Comics also. And this is a 4-issue limited series. So they had issue 1 of Star Blazers. Now these books don't go for much, but I think that's because a lot of people don't even know about Star Blazers. They you didn't grow up during that time, you don't know about it. So and they don't have like reruns of it or nothing like that. So if you didn't grow up at that particular time, you're definitely not gonna know about it. I'm surprised they haven't done nothing with it. Like, they bringing back all the other old stuff. I'm surprised they're not bringing back Star Blazers, which baffles me. So, and then we have issue number 2, and there were actually 2 copies of that. And what was so great about it was, as a kid, to see a spaceship that looks like a Navy destroyer and has guns like a Navy destroyer out in space wrecking stuff was just awesome to me. And then not only that, the captain of it was just, the design of him, and he was just awesome. So here's issue number 3, and then as you can see in this cover, you see the ship actually in action. As you can see, there's the guns are shooting and stuff, and as you can see, they're in space because you see the spaceships that are attacking right there. So yeah, man, Star Blazers was great. And then they also had, I also liked the little side characters. They made me laugh. Like this dude right here was funny in the show. The little mech dude. Yeah, so issue number 4. So, and there was 2 copies of that. And so all 4 issues were there. I wish there was, I got 2 copies of all of them except for number 1 because they didn't have it. I wish there was another copy of number 1. But, you know, at least I got one of them. I got the whole series basically for $1 a piece. Then we got Uncanny Avengers Free Comic Book Day, which I picked up the other day. I wasn't able to get this at another LCS that I picked up a whole bunch of free comic book day stuff. But at this LCS, they actually had it. So I picked up 2 copies of it. I don't know if there's a first appearance in here. Beats the hell out of me. But yeah, and that's it, you guys. That was the haul. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Let me put this awesome Spectre cover back up here. In fact, the artist is the artist that does Hellboy, if I remember correctly. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. If you're not subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Don't forget, don't skip the skippable ads because it helps me if you look the ad all the way through. If you're having a bad day, go read you some comics until you get in a better mood. And also, you guys, you just need to remember one thing in life. Whenever you're having a bad day, you just got to remember, you woke up today. You know, not everyone woke up today. People died. People are dead. There's people that are dead that wish they could be in our place right now, alive. And we're bitching about stuff that is no reason to bitch about. We're breathing. We're living. We in control of our destiny every day that we wake up. So there's no reason to be upset. Be happy that you're breathing, that you're here on this earth, that you're able to do what you do. You know what I'm saying? And always remember this. There's always someone that's in a worse situation than you. No matter how much you think your life sucks, there's always someone that's doing even worse than you. Trust and believe. There's someone that doesn't have a hand. You have both of your hands. There's someone that can't see. You can see. There's someone that can't walk. They're paralyzed, but you can walk. There's people that don't have no money to buy food, but you eat good. You know what I'm saying? There's always people that's in a worse situation than you. So count your blessings, be thankful of everything you got. And remember, when you're having a bad day, always remember that you're alive. You got to wake up. There's so many people that lose their lives at such a young age, and it's sad. You know, I'm 50 years old and I'm blessed. I got to see 50, even with all the stuff that I've been through in my life where I didn't think I was going to see 50. Because I was in them streets. I was in them streets. Like, I used to sell crack and rob people and do all kinds. I mean, I did 4.5 years in jail, in prison. So it's like, and I changed my life once my first daughter was born. Like, I changed my life. So always remember, there's someone's going through something way worse. So be thankful that you're alive. Thank God, and just have a good day. Stay positive. Realize that you're blessed. You're blessed, you guys. So till next time, and I'm not gonna preach no religion into someone, okay, you guys? I'm just letting you know, be thankful. Be thankful you're alive. So until next time, everyone, peace.